Welcome children. Today in this video we will see what happens if transversal cuts two parallel lines. L and M are two parallel lines. They are cut by the transversal T. So when this happens, then the pair of corresponding angles are equal. Now let us see what are a pair of corresponding angles. Corresponding angles, they lie on the same side of the transversal. So here 2, 3, 6, 7 are there on one side, and on the other side 1, 4, 5, 8 are there. So pair of corresponding angles are what? Angle 2 and angle 6. This is an exterior angle, this is an interior angle. They lie on the same side of the transversal. They do not form the linear pair. So angle 2 is equal to angle 6. Now leftovers are what? 3 and 7. So angle 3 is equal to angle 7. Similarly, you see this side, angle 1 and angle 5 are corresponding angles, and angle 4 and 8 are corresponding angles. So angle 1 is equal to angle 5 and angle 4 is equal to angle 8. Here also you see, when we say 1 and 5, 1 is exterior, 5 is interior. They lie on the same side of the transversal. They do not form the linear pair. So angle 1 and 5 are corresponding angles. So angle 1 equal to 5 and angle 4 equal to angle 8. Now we come to the second part. When two parallel lines are cut by the transversal, then pair of alternate angles are equal. Now what are alternate angles? They lie on opposite side of the transversal. Means if one angle is this side, other is this side. Second point is, either both are interior angles among these two, or both are exterior angles among these. So when we talk of interior ones, see this one, I already told you, you put a cross like this. So 3 and 5 are alternate, 4 and 6 are alternate. So we will say angle 3 is equal to angle 5, angle 4 is equal to angle 6. And 3 and 5, why they are alternate? They lie on the opposite side of the transversal. Both are interior angles and they do not form a linear pair. Now similarly, you are left with these angles. Make a cross, 1 and 7, 2 and 8. So angle 1 is equal to angle 7, angle 2 is equal to angle 8. Okay. Here also 1 and 7, they lie on opposite side of the transversal. Both are exterior angles, they do not form a linear pair. So these are called exterior alternate angles, and these are called interior alternate angles. Now coming to the third one, again when two parallel lines are cut by the transversal T, then interior angles on the same side of transversal are supplementary. What does this mean? Interior angles. on the same side of transversal. So these are interior angles on this side of transversal, and these are interior angles on this side of transversal. So interior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary, means angle 3 plus angle 6 is equal to 180 degree, and angle 4 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degree. Angle 3 plus angle 6 equal to 180 degree. Angle 4 plus angle 5 equal to 180 degree. Now let us try these on page 109. In this question, what is given to us, that lines L and M are parallel. Lines L and M are parallel, and T is the transversal. T is the transversal. We have to find the value of angle X. Okay. What we have seen, when two parallel lines are cut by the transversal, pair of interior alternate angles are equal. So angle X is equal to 60 degree. So we will say here, when two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, interior alternate angles are equal. So angle X is equal to 60 degree. Now let's see the second figure. It is given lines A and B are parallel. These are two parallel lines. C is the transversal. C is the transversal. We have to find out angle Y. Now see here, these two are parallel lines cut by the transversal. So these angles are what? Alternate angles. They are lying on opposite side of the transversal. So, and when the lines are parallel, what happens? Interior alternate angles are equal. So we say angle Y is 55 degree. So we write here, when two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then pair of interior alternate angles are equal. Therefore, angle Y is equal to 55 degree. Is it clear? Now, coming to the next question. It is given here, L1 and L2 are two lines. L1 and L2 are two lines, and T is the transversal. Is angle 1 equal to angle 2? Now see, these are what? Alternate angles. And when are alternate angles equal? When the lines are parallel. Here it is not given. It is given L1 and L2 are two lines. They are not said L1 and L2 are two parallel lines. So angle 1 will not be equal to angle 2 because L1 is not parallel to L2. So we write here angle 1 is not equal to angle 2 because L1 and L2 are not parallel lines. Is this clear? Now we come to the next question. It is given line L is parallel to line M. L and M are parallel. T is the transversal. T is the transversal. And these angles are on the same side of the transversal and in the interior of these two parallel lines. So what happens? When two parallel lines are cut by the transversal, then the sum of these two angles is 180 degree. So we write that if two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then interior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary, meaning that 60 degree plus angle Z is equal to 180 degree. Now we have to find angle Z, so we will bring this side, and when this 60 degree comes this side, it becomes minus 60 degree, so angle Z is equal to 120 degree. Alright. Now coming to this question. In this question it is given line L is parallel to line M. Line L and M are parallel, cut by the transversal T. Now we have to find the value of angle X. Now when two parallel lines are cut by the transversal, pair of corresponding angles are equal. See here, this is exterior, this is interior, lying on the same side of the transversal, not forming the linear pair, so they are corresponding angles. So we write here, when two parallel lines are cut by the transversal, pair of corresponding angles are equal. Therefore, angle X is equal to 120 degrees. Is this clear, children? Okay. Now let us move to the next question. In this question, you see, it is given, this is a very important question. Okay. Lines L and M are parallel, means line L is parallel to line M. It is also given P is parallel to Q. This P is parallel to Q. Also given that measure of this angle is 60 degree, and we have to find the measures of angle A, angle B, angle C and angle D. So how to proceed? Now what we do, we hide this. Okay, this, right? Now you see here, these two are two parallel lines and it is cut by this transversal. Okay, so these are interior angles on the same side of the transversal, which should be supplementary. So we will write here, P is parallel to Q, cut by transversal L. So we'll say, when parallel lines P and Q are cut by transversal L, then 60 degree plus angle A is equal to 180 degree. So we have to find angle A, which is equal to what? 180 degree minus 60 degree, which is equal to 120 degree. Okay, so we got the angle A as 120 degree. Now we have to find out now B, C, D. Now what we do? We hide this. Okay. Now we have these two parallel lines and they are cut by this transversal. These two parallel lines are what? L and M. So we will write here, L and M are cut by transversal Q. Now when parallel lines L and M are cut by transversal Q, transversal is Q, then now you see here, this angle, this angle, this angle and this angle, they are exterior angles. Okay, now this and this, you see, cross, they are alternate exterior angles. So we will say exterior alternate angles are equal. We had calculated angle A as 120 degree, so your angle D will also be 120 degree. So we write angle D is equal to 120 degree. Okay, now you see here, D and C, they form a linear pair. It means we can say that sum of these two angles is 180 degree. So we write angle D plus angle C equal to 180 degree. Why? They form a linear pair. And we have calculated angle D as 120 degree. So we write here 120 degree plus angle C equal to 180 degree. Or angle C is equal to 180 degree. This comes this side, so it becomes minus 120. So this is 60 degree. So what do we get? That this angle is 60 degree. Now see here. Angle C equal to angle B. Vertically opposite angles. When two lines intersect, pair of opposite angles are equal. So we write now angle C is equal to angle B. Therefore angle B is what equal to 60 degree. क्योंकि ये 60 डिग्री है तो ये भी 60 डिग्री होगा. So angle A is 120 degree. Angle C is 60 degree. Angle D is 120 degree. And angle B is also 60 degree. So this completes the question. In the next class, we shall start with try these on page 110 and then start exercise 5.2. Till then, we close here. Okay.